Have you ever wondered how a single cell, smaller than the dot on this eye, can become a complex organism like you? It's like building a skyscraper from a single Lego. The answer, my friends, is cell division. Now, there are two main types of cell division, mitosis and meiosis. Mitosis is like cloning, making identical copies of cells for growth and repair. Think of it as photocopying a document. Meiosis, on the other hand, is a whole different ballgame. It's responsible for creating those special cells called gametes, which are involved in, wait for it, reproduction. Without meiosis, there would be no birds and the bees, no adorable puppies, and definitely no more humans. Imagine a world without the spice of life, without the thrill of inheriting your dad's quirky laugh or your mom's amazing singing voice. Boring. Meiosis ensures that each generation inherits a unique mix of genes, making each of us one-of-a-kind individuals. It's like shuffling a deck of cards to create a new and exciting hand every time. So, let's dive into the fascinating world of meiosis, where chromosomes dance, genes swap, and life finds a way. Meiosis is a two-part extravaganza, much like your favorite movie sequel. In Act 1, Meiosis I, the stage is set for genetic diversity. Picture this: a cell with 46 chromosomes, all lined up like dancers ready to perform. The curtain rises on Prophase I, where chromosomes pair up with their partners, forming what we call homologous chromosomes. Imagine them exchanging dance moves, or in this case, genetic information, in a process known as crossing over. It's like remixing your favorite song. Next up is Metaphase I, where the chromosome pairs line up at the cell's equator, like contestants in a cosmic dance-off. Then comes Anaphase I, where the homologous chromosomes are pulled apart to opposite poles of the cell. It's a dramatic separation, like Romeo and Juliet being torn apart. Finally, in Telophase I, the cell divides, creating two daughter cells, each with half the number of chromosomes as the original cell. These daughter cells are now prepped and ready for Act 2. Meiosis. I is not just about dividing chromosomes, it's about creating genetic diversity. Two key events make this possible: crossing over and independent assortment. We've already met crossing over, the ultimate genetic swap meet. During Prophase I, homologous chromosomes exchange segments of DNA, like trading baseball cards. This shuffling of genes creates new combinations, increasing genetic variation in the offspring. Then there's independent assortment, which occurs during Metaphase I. Remember those chromosome pairs lined up at the equator? Well, they don't have assigned spots. They can line up in any random order, like choosing teams for a pickup game. This random alignment leads to different combinations of chromosomes being passed down to the daughter cells. Together, crossing over and independent assortment ensure that each gamete is genetically unique, like a snowflake or a fingerprint. This genetic variation is the fuel for evolution, allowing populations to adapt to changing environments and ensuring the survival of the fittest. Section 4. Intermission, a brief pause for dramatic effect. Before we jump into the thrilling conclusion of our meiotic journey, let's take a moment to appreciate the beauty and complexity of this cellular dance. Meiosis. I have set the stage for genetic diversity, ensuring that each gamete carries a unique combination of genes. But wait, there's more. The story doesn't end there. Meiosis II is waiting in the wings, ready to take center stage and complete the process of gamete formation. So grab your popcorn, sit back, and enjoy the show. Section 5, Meiosis II, the sequel, Act 2. Meiosis II is the shorter, simpler sequel to Meiosis I. Think of it as the action-packed finale where everything falls into place. No more chromosome duplication here. We're starting with the two daughter cells produced in Meiosis I. Act 2 kicks off with Prophase II, where the chromosomes condense again, ready for their final performance. In Metaphase II, they line up single file at the cell's equator, like soldiers reporting for duty. Anaphase II sees the sister chromatids, those identical copies of DNA, being pulled apart to opposite poles of the cell. It's like splitting a stack of papers in half. Finally, in Telophase II, the cells divide, resulting in 4 daughter cells, each with half the number of chromosomes as the original parent cell. Think of it like this. You bake a giant cookie, the original cell, and cut it in half, Meiosis I. Then you cut each half in half again, Meiosis II, ending up with 4 smaller cookies, the gametes. Each cookie has a unique shape and distribution of chocolate chips, genes, thanks to the magic of meiosis. Section 6. Meiosis, the diversity engine. So there you have it, folks. Meiosis, the cellular dance of diversity is responsible for the incredible variety of life on Earth. From the tiniest insects to the largest whales, every sexually reproducing organism owes its existence to this remarkable process. Meiosis ensures that each generation inherits a unique blend of genes, making us who we are. It's like a cosmic lottery, shuffling and dealing out genetic information to create individuals with a mix of traits from both parents. This genetic diversity is crucial for adaptation, evolution, and the survival of species. So the next time you see a field of wildflowers in bloom, each one unique and beautiful, remember the power of meiosis, the engine of diversity that makes life so fascinating and full of surprises.